most of the time. First thing that we're going to do here is talk about flip and goes. We'll get two guys up. I'm the coach. Two guys up 5 yards apart here in this drill. Both of them will start with their outside foot up, inside foot back. Their eyes are on me. I'm simulating the quarterback. And I'll give them a couple different commands. I'll say set, hit, and they're going to come out slow and controlled. You can see the read steps are coming out slow and controlled. And then they're going to accelerate into a back pedal. So it's walk and pedal. Okay, we walk, pedal, and then we're going to flip to our left or flip to our right based on the drill. You can see here, again, pad level remains low. The knees are over the toes. The hips are low. Shoulders are over the knees. Arms are locked at 90 degrees, and it's wrist to hip action as they begin that back pedal. Okay, now let's talk about the turn. Okay, we talked previously about in the turn how we want to prep the opposite foot. In this particular drill, I'm having the defensive backs turn to their left. So they're going to prep their right foot. You can see here this defensive back to the right as we see it. He's turning to his left, so he has prepped his right foot. It's turned at a 45-degree angle. That will allow him to get his hips open at 180 degrees and stay on that line throughout the whole movement. That's important. No wasted steps. That transition from that back pedal, that forward run is important, and it makes a huge difference. Okay, we want to keep the shoulders down. We reduce the near hip. We reduce the near shoulder here. You can see he keeps that shoulder low. Throw the elbow behind the back. The foot is opposite foot is prepped at a 45-degree angle. Hips are open at 180 degrees. He can turn and run and finish the drill on the other side with the ball. We try to incorporate balls with everything that we do. There's nothing more frustrating than having a defensive back in the right position and not able to finish because he can't catch the ball. We want to catch as many balls as we can in all of our drills. But in this one, this is just a flip and go. It's come out slow, controlled, accelerate, and then we'll turn on the coach's command. And again, everybody's executing a turn to their left and they're catching the ball. We want to go attack the ball, hands out in front, look it into the tuck. Okay, we've pedaled out to the hash. Now we go back and we're going to flip to the right, going back to the sideline. Again, come out slow, controlled, accelerate, turn into the right. Again, you can see slow, controlled. You can see good pad level. Elbows locked at 90, elbows behind the back. As he's going to his right, you can see the left foot now will prep. Turn it at a 45-degree angle. Reduce the near hip and shoulder. Throw the elbow behind the back. Open your hips at 180 degrees. Turn and run on that line. Go attack the ball on the other side. Good look at the drill there. But we will start off every individual period with some sort of a back pedal and possible turn and go with ball drills. But here again in this drill, these guys are all turning to their right. They went out to the hash, turning to their left, going back to their right. Okay, we talked a little bit about being able to back pedal at different directions. We need to be able to back pedal straight and to our left and to our right. The next thing we're going to do is talk about angle flip and goes. Okay, so we're going to start the drill the same. Two-line drill, two defensive backs up. I'm the coach. We're going from the sideline out to the hash. We're going to be working from 1 yard line to the with a 5-yard angle here, going to the opposite yard line to their left. Okay, we'll be backpedaling at an angle, starting here going to our left. Okay, when we backpedal at an angle, it's important that we talk about keeping our hips and shoulders square to the line of scrimmage. The sideline here is simulating the line of scrimmage. Okay, we want to keep our hips and shoulders square to the line of scrimmage. As I'm going to my left, okay, my right toe will go behind my left heel here as you see them in the back pedal. We talk about toe to heel, toe to heel, toe to heel, toe to heel. Okay, that will allow me to keep my hips and shoulders square to the line of scrimmage. Why do I want to keep them square? As we're in that angle pedal, at some point we're going to have to get out of it. We're going to have to plant and drive to our left or to our right. By keeping my hips and shoulders square, I can go in either direction. So many guys, when you talk about angle pedal, the first thing they do is they just turn their body and they end up pedaling in the direction you want them to go, but it's just going straight back because they've turned their hips and shoulders. By going toe to heel with their feet, they can keep their hips and shoulders square to the line of scrimmage. With the arms, everything remains the same. Elbows locked at 90, elbows behind the back, wrist to hip action with my arms. And in this drill, we're going to angle pedal, then we're going to go straight back, and then we're going to turn and run, just like we did in the previous one. And here they're going to angle to their left, flip to their right. And as we come back from the sideline, or from the hash to the sideline, we'll do it just the opposite. Again, angle to our left, straight back, flip to our right. And then again, we want to catch the ball on the other side, go attack the ball, look it into the tuck. On that turn, same thing applies here. Okay, reduce that near shoulder and hip, throw the elbow by, prep the opposite foot, get the hips open at 180 degrees. When you're looking at doing drills with your defensive backs, I really think it's important that you study game film to come up with the drills that you want to do. So many times, and I used to be the same way, we would go to a clinic or hear somebody talk and they would have this nice drill and we'd think, oh boy, we got to do this with our players. But it didn't apply. It never showed up on game film. The reason I do the drills that I do is because through the years of coaching, there are drills or movements that show up on game day. And those are the movements and drills, or the movements that I want to drill with my guys every single day. Things that are showing up on game day. I'm not going to do a drill just to do a drill because somebody else did it or it looks fancy. I want to make sure I'm doing a drill that applies to the game. Okay, so we did the drill, the angle, flip and go from the sideline out to the hash. Now we're going to do it from the hash back to the sideline. Okay, we did it angle pedal to our left, flip to our right. Now we're going to angle pedal to our right, and we're going to flip to our left. Again, from this view, you can see how they keep their hips and shoulders square. Now it's left toe to right heel. Okay, good job here by the right defensive back as we see it on the turn. Reduce the hip, the shoulder, throw the elbow by, get the hips open at 180 degrees. Hands out in front and go attack the ball. But again, these are drills that do show up every single day, or when you're talking about games.